Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This time I'm watching The Journey of a Beef Cow by Salmonella Academy. This topic seems interesting to me because I want to know exactly just how much stuff a cow has to go through before it gets turned into a burger. So let's check it out.
Hey kids, do you ever feel like life has passed you by? Does the daily grind leave you feeling trapped in your own life like an animal
every
in a
day.
cage? Well, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy some fun facts about livestock while you're at it. Today, I'll be giving a tour of the life, death, and processing of the American beef cattle. Disclaimer, this video is only a basic summary of some common industry practices.
Summary.
No two farms are alike, some are nicer, some are worse. I'm not a shill.
Most are probably worse.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
Screw Peter, they suck.
Let there be light. And it was good. Henceforth,
Damn.
you shall be called Craig. At birth, the calf weighs somewhere between 60 and 100 pounds. The males are typically castrated
60
within
and
the first
100.
couple of weeks, usually without anesthetic.
Oh.
The main point of this is to keep the
Oh.
steers mellow later in life, but it also stops their male hormones from giving the meat an off taste that the American palate isn't really accustomed to. Anyway, things started off pretty good for
Okay.
Craig. Drinking milk,
I wonder if
out,
it's the same in
life.
Europe.
After a while, he figures out you can eat the floor. That's cool. But then, after about 10 months, he gets loaded into the cattle cars. If you're a history buff like me, you know that's not a good sign. Little does Craig know, he's been
Means he's
auctioned
going off to die,
a
probably.
feedlot 1,000 miles away. Here, the cattle are packed together like sardines, if sardines were 500-pound terrestrial mammals. The menu consists
That doesn't
of
seem
random
very
roughage and
humane.
energy-dense feed like corn so they can pack on the pounds more quickly. Overall, this environment puts a good deal of stress on the beast, which can end up taking a toll on his health. But it's nothing a little visit from the antibiotics fairy can't fix. Once fully grown, Craig gets taken to the packing plant. This is where the magic happens, and by magic, we mean mechanically automated goring into commodities. This is where things get messy, so try to forget that we gave this random animal a name a minute ago. In order to keep things as humane as possible, a worker will first use this device, referred to as a stunner. Here's a demonstration. This renders the beast instantly unconscious, or worse, but potato at this point. Its ankle is then
Unconscious?
attached to a
I think you mean
conveyor,
dead.
which will gently guide the animal along the rest of its journey. First, the cow gets to talk to this man. He's called the sticker. Can you guess what he does? If you said that he gouges out throats for a living, you'd be correct. Over the course of about a minute, the flow goes from
to get rid of the
torrential
blood.
downpour to incontinent poodle, by which point our beloved bovine
I would hate
continue
to
on
see
his way.
this shit
At
in
the
real
next
life.
station, the cow is subjected to high voltage electrical stimulation. Hopefully the nervous system is all out of steam by this point.
What does
but
that
if not,
do?
the boys on the killing floor will have a great story to tell their wives. Haha, just kidding. The FDA estimates that 93% of meat worker marriages are in shambles. Who knew that 11 hours of pure slaughter every day could desensitize a man? Anyway, electrical stimulation basically works to speed up the onset of rigor mortis. Getting this process
it goes
means
from
the
being
meat won't
limp to
toughen
being
up once it
hard.
reaches the freezer.
Something that those
Next,
meat
the
workers can
carcass
probably not
undergoes
do
a
anymore
thorough
after
power
this.
washing. Like the noble mortician, this hose works to make a lifetime of filth disappear. Unfortunately, though beauty is only skin deep, manure runs to the core, so the cow must be disemboweled to prevent contamination later on. And we might as well get rid of all these other gross bits while we're at it. Then the feds stick their nose in things to make sure everything is as it should be. Yup, it's a cow. Finally, we send it down the line, evacuate the spine, bifurcate the hind, reticulate the spline, and power wash it again just for good measure. This whole process from bashing to slashing to splashing takes a mere 15 minutes to complete. That means it takes the same amount of time to process 3 half-ton mammals and 1 scheduled license renewal. Try puzzling that one out. After hanging out in the half-ton mammals and 1 scheduled license renewal. Try puzzling that one out. After hanging out in the cooler for a couple days, the beef is broken down into its many cuts: chuck, loin, sirloin, what have you. This is the good stuff. That'll get shipped off as is to barbecues, bar mitzvahs, and bargain bins all across the country. Then you got all these misfit bits hanging out wherever else. Still technically flesh, so we have machines pluck it off, pulp it, and use it to make hamburgers, hot dogs, and the like. Then all the garbage even Americans can't stomach
all that stuff just goes into hot dogs.
Into whatever else.
And,
so there you have it.
Chicken
I don't
nuggets.
really have an outro, except kind of gross, right?
Yeah. Pretty gross.
That's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, a cow's life sucks. It's not exactly news, because that was expected, but damn, pretty shitty life. And yeah, all that other random stuff going into hot dogs, chicken nuggets, that type of stuff, I think that's pretty common knowledge, and it's really gross, but why does it taste so good? Especially the chicken nuggets. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, you know, the usual YouTube stuff, and I will see you in the next video.